What's up everybody, this is Master EN Gamer, and with the 2019 Overwatch Halloween Terror event coming up pretty soon, today I wanted to run through some of the cool brand new skins we could be getting for the various heroes with this upcoming event. Now, I've already covered the anticipated start date for the event, as well as which heroes are most likely to be getting skins in a previous video of mine, so if you haven't seen that already, you can check it out through the cards on screen, but today I'll be taking a look at some cool spooky themed skins that would fit perfectly for the different heroes, as well as the Halloween aesthetic. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. Starting off with the hero who absolutely is in need of getting a new legendary skin, we have Orisa. Now, there have been quite a few different ideas for Orisa over the years about what sort of spooky Halloween skin might work best for her. We of course have Headless Horse Orisa, which is inspired by her victory pose featuring a pumpkin on her head. I could easily see this in and of itself being some kind of epic skin, or perhaps something a bit more creepy and demonic, such as this Demon Orisa skin idea. But personally, I think Orisa would be very fitting to get some sort of creepy Spider Queen skin. I'm talking the mythical half-woman, half-spider creatures you often see in different fantasy games and stories, which already have a sort of spider centaur-esque design to them. Just give Arisa a few extra legs to fit with the arachnid physiology, and it would actually make for a pretty decent and quite creepy skin design. She already has her beetle-inspired base loot pool legendary skins, so I could very easily see her getting another bug-themed skin that would fit perfectly in a creepy event like Halloween. On top of this, I could even see Wrecking Ball getting some kind of spider-inspired skin, given the spider-like design of his mech. His Minefield ultimate could even shoot out either little spider eggs or just individual tiny little baby spiders. Overall, it would actually kind of work in a few different ways, and honestly, the spider design is really an interesting direction for Blizzard to take either of these two heroes. But moving on to another personal favorite skin idea of mine, we have Ghostbuster May and Zarya. Now again, this is an idea that's been thrown around for a few years at this point, and it honestly kind of amazes me that we haven't gotten a skin like this for any heroes in the game yet. Either hero would work really well for this, although personally I would love to see it go to Zarya, given her high energy beam weapon and the fact that her Graviton ultimate actually kind of works a bit like a ghost trap if you think about it, and really squint while thinking about it. Regardless, I think this is a cool design. I'm sure they'd have to name it something other than Ghostbuster due to licensing issues, of course, but the design itself looks very cool, and I would love to see either May, Zarya, or any other hero get a skin along these lines. Next up, we have a bit more of a classic Halloween-inspired skin design, and that's Vampire Ash and Gravedigger Bob. Now, the concept artwork for this design is absolutely amazing, and it does an amazing job of capturing that sort of gothic vampire imagery and applying it perfectly to Ash and Bob. It would even fit Ash's personality pretty well, so I gotta say, again, this is another top tier skin idea that I could very easily see end up happening. Taking a look now back at the Overwatch Halloween comics, which came out during the first and second years of the event, most of the skins we see in these have ended up becoming skins in-game. However, there are a few exceptions which could possibly end up getting added at some point either this year or later down the line. And first up is Swordsman Genji. This has been a popular skin idea for a long time, with a lot of Genji mains hoping to get it. Now, there are potentially some issues when it comes to the hat and the fact that that wouldn't match up properly with Genji's outline as a model in-game, but I think there's definitely a lot of potential they could go for with a sort of mysterious, traveling, nameless swordsman, particularly when it comes to the creepy nature of the Halloween event. So while a Genji Halloween skin might not look exactly like this, I think this is definitely an interesting reference point to potentially get a cool Genji skin. And the other hero who appeared in the comics but has not yet gotten their skins yet are Admiral and King Reinhardt. Now, technically the King skin, he does have some fairly kingly skins already, so it probably wouldn't end up being this one, but the Admiral skin fits him very, very well, and so far we don't have anything even close to that for him in-game. And speaking of nautical Reinhardt skins, as many of you know, I've long been advocating to get some sort of deep-sea diver Reinhardt skin, possibly for anniversary event or summer games, but it also could potentially be a Halloween skin, especially if they go down the route route of being a sort of creepy ghost diver, like something out of Scooby-Doo. Just have some creepy green lights coming out of his helmet and then give him a huge anchor for a hammer, and I think that would make for a pretty creepy and pretty cool skin overall. Again, maybe I'm just getting a little too excited about a Reinhardt diver skin. I still think we definitely need that, and it's a shame that he has nothing along those lines yet. But again, I'm keeping my fingers crossed like I do with every event, because I really want to see Reinhardt get a skin like this. Another classic yet incredibly fitting skin idea, which has been talked about for years at this point, is Plague Doctor Onna. Now, we know that Onna was originally codenamed the Alchemist during development, and she's even referred to in the Junkenstein's PvE mode as the Alchemist. However, she doesn't really have any sort of actual alchemist-based skins. While the look and design of an actual alchemist would vary quite a bit depending on the region and era, I personally think a Plague Doctor skin would fit her perfectly in terms of the sort of creepy medicine in the way that she has some healing potential, but also some devastating offensive potential as well. And once again, the creepy look of this outfit would fit perfectly within the Overwatch Halloween event. Sure, Reaper already has a Plague Doctor skin himself, but I definitely don't think that would stop Onna from getting something similar. And in a similar vein, we have Wizard/Sorceress Moira. Now again, this is one that a lot of people have been talking about for a long time because of how well it fits the character. The idea of some sort of mage who uses, well, magic, like Moira basically does in game. Sure, it's science, biotic healing and stuff. It's basically magic, and thus a wizard or sorceress skin like this would work pretty well for her. And another classic Halloween-esque skin idea would be Werewolf Winston. Like Orisa, Winston has a very beastly design to his character, quite understandably, given that he's literally an animal, and given the transformation he goes through from calm, collected scientist to primal rampaging ape, I could definitely see him getting some sort of werewolf skin to fit with the idea of transforming from a person into a monster. The fact that he's already a beastly gorilla covered in black hair means that he already somewhat fits the aesthetic detailing. So it'd honestly be a pretty simple and straightforward transition for him to become a werewolf. But transitioning away now from some of the more creepier classical Halloween skin ideas, let's look at a couple more comical ones, such as Cardboard Reinhardt and Diva. While all the heroes have some sort of little kid Halloween spray, a few of them I feel like go the extra mile in making some sort of crazy cardboard contraption to fit with either their armor, or in Diva's case, her entire mech. While it might not make too much sense logically, I love the idea of either of these heroes just having their full outfit made out of cardboard. Rough, poorly cut edges and sort of shoddy paint jobs, making it look like it's just some kid put it together for Halloween. Heck, I could even see this extended to characters like Bastion and Arisa. After having gotten the Lego brick skin for Bastion, just about anything does seem possible for the Omnic characters. And it would be very, very welcome given how few skins heroes like these tend to get. It'd definitely be a bit of a different direction to take the skins for the event, but one that would still absolutely fit within the Halloween theme and could actually look pretty good, I think, if Blizzard designed them right. And last of all, a skin idea for Diva which actually already exists, just in a different game, and that's Diva the Destroyer. This draconic skin has definitely been a fan favorite ever since it was added to Heroes of the Storm, and many Diva players have been disappointed that we haven't gotten anything quite like this in Overwatch itself. So while there's certainly a lot of different directions they could take for Diva in the Halloween event, the different skins she might end up getting, this is one that I think people would absolutely love, and hey, they've already got the perfect reference image for what it might end up looking like. So Blizzard devs, if you haven't started on this one already, get to it. And that extends to some other skins for characters in Heroes of the Storm who are from Overwatch, such as the Phantom Knight Zarya skin and Fallen Junkrat, both of which would be quite fitting for the Overwatch Halloween Terror event. And once again, you got the reference image right there, so I'd love to see it cross over into the actual Overwatch game. Anyways, that'll do it for all the 2019 Overwatch Halloween skin ideas I'm going to cover in this video. Let me know what skin ideas you have for the different heroes by dropping a comment down below. Of course, be sure to check out all the amazing artists who had artwork I used in this video. I will have links to all of them down in the description, so be sure to check it out. And once again, if you haven't seen my video talking about the start date in which heroes are statistically most likely to be getting skins this year, then feel free to check out my previous video linked in the description as well as the cards on screen. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and share it with your friends if you really liked it. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit up the bell to never miss any of my future Overwatch content. This is Master Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.